tonight on downtown Salt Lake City, Utah, our location for today's broadcast. Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst passes often lead to the best finishes. And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Kim Birch is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Money in at the power forward position. Here we go. And the Jazz start out with the ball. Timeout called. The Jazz.
All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on. Get loud. And your 10 enter. The Jazz Dancers dance team. Make some noise for
Conley against Van Vliet. Pass to Money. 18 feet out. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
There's a reason. Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's Trent. Van Vliet outside. Trent outside. Just 4 to shoot. This one for 3. Money grabs the miss. And some exciting news that will get the sneaker heads talking. MP just finalized a shoe deal.
Yeah, Nike is such a legendary brand, and I'm happy for MP that he signed with them. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level, I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And he drops it first. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Birch the pass to Van Vliet. Trent against Mitchell. Pass to Birch. Anunoby on the wing. Trent up top. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Van Vliet misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The shot's good.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Outside Anunoby. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. And here's Van Vliet, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. And he makes it on the layup.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
On offense, here's Utah, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. It's blocked by Gobert.
This is Gobert's specialty. Twice on the pipes from the stifled tower.
Here's Ingles. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Conley against Van Vliet. Boucher outside. Back to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Trent from long range. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Boucher.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Money. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Back to Conley. Here's Money. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, rejected by Boucher. Here's Anunoby. Oh, they get a hand on it. Trent outside. That shot, no good. And Utah will come the other way. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
It was surprising they lost both games to this team last year. You would have thought the opposite.
Wow, gentlemen, the quick first step of Donovan Mitchell gets the advantage, and it's over.
Toronto trailing. Now here's Trent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Down low, Birch. Here's Money. On the wing, Ingles. To the middle. Count it. 1-for-1 to start the game.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Timeout called, the Raptors. Well, Grant, you were a master of meshing with your teammates. How key is being on the same page early in the year?
Oh, it's so important, especially early in the season. Teams that can come together and mesh as a core have a great advantage at the start of the season.
For the Jazz, Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Bogdanovich comes in for Ingles. And Clarkson subbed in for Conley. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside for Boucher. Dragic passes to Boucher. Here's Mikhailuk. No good with the triple. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Money. He's got 5. Pass to Clarkson. He can't hit that time. Oh, good D by Boucher. Toronto has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Dragic against Mitchell. Now here's Dragic. Defense is right there. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Boucher's gotten his second bucket.
Got to show more strength on the low block to keep him out of position.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He also had a big impact in that win against the 76ers. To the inside, Achua laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For Utah, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Here's Money. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Give him 8.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Boucher. Dragic with it. Over Mitchell. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Mitchell. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. And the basket is good.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The Raptors shooting 33% in the first quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Dragic against Mitchell to the left side wing. Here's Mikhailuk. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. He shoots it. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Here's Money. From 13, that shot off the mark. And so it's the Utah Jazz going into the break up 12. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with his slithery, slashing style of play, Goran Dragic knows all about it.
Try to get inside the frame and play.
And Grant Dragic has always been that triple threat. Shoot, drive, and pass.
Yeah, and I played with him for many years in Phoenix, BA. I mean, he was just fantastic. You knew he had a chance to be special. He's always had that knack for getting downhill and getting his feet wet in the paint.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Yeah, we've seen them burying their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. A good first half for them in that department.
Clarkson and Bogdanovich, the 2 and the 3. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Money in at the 4. That's the group for Utah right now.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Utah shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational.
Well, you think about the lead that Chris Boucher made last season. Consistency from 3, that helped open up his entire offensive arsenal.
A difficult situation for Toronto. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the shot falls short that time. And really, Doris, Boucher has become more consistent all the way around.
Yeah, I think that's because the game has slowed down for him. He's added some much-needed strength. He has now earned the trust of both the coaching staff and his teammates.
Money. And that one is hammered home.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And Toronto calls time here.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
So Utah.
Into the lineup for the Raptors. 2 minutes remaining in
To the paint.
first round.
Here's Anunoby. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Assist goes to
Anunoby's got 5 points.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
And again, it's Utah with a 3.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Out to the right wing. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Money. He's got 16. Into the lane. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Van Vliet on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist by Birch. He has 7.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Pass to Money. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Well, it's going to take something special now to get them back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Now here's Birch. Van Vliet outside. Trent outside. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pulls up. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Anunoby for 3. Tipped. And he's able to get it back. Here's Birch. And so it's the Utah Jazz ending the quarter with a 20. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So the Raptors 5 right now. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. OG Anunoby out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Birch in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Utah has got 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, you don't stay in front and you allow him given room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Conley against Van Vliet. Now here's Trent. He's guarded closely. Back to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Here's Money. Drops in the layup for 2. Give him 23.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Trent up top. Check by Mitchell. And the basket by Trent. Trent's got his second basket on the night.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Pass to Money. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position, those two are ones that stick out the most.
Dragic against Mitchell. Dragic misses. The Jazz have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The first one falls.
Raptors substitution.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Money. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 31 now.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Van Vliet, the pass to Achua. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's a 3-second violation.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And Utah calls time here. Here's Mitchell. He's got 12. Pulls it from 20. They get it back. Here's Penson. And at last, they get one to fall.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's Utah firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Utah shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. Butler out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Pinson in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Van Vliet outside. And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet up top. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. And Achua with a lay-in.
It's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Van Vliet against Butler. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Pinson. Again, Utah.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Johnson against Ingles. And it's good. Fought through contact.
Into the lineup for the Raptors.
Conley against Van Vliet. Soft touch off the glass. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Money with the bucket.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Van Vliet misses.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Outside, Ingles. Inside, Money. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Boy, the chemistry Joe Ingles has with his teammates is clearly evident. This guy loves to share the rock.
Trent against Mitchell. Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. Takes a 3. Van Vliet missing again.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Jazz.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
1 minute left to play in the fourth. To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Van Vliet. And that one's long.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
To the middle. Outside, Ingles. To the inside. Pass to Money. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gobert. Chalk up 2 there.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
It's Van Vliet with a drive from 11 feet away, and he hits the jumper.
So important as a point guard in a pick-and-roll play to understand when it's your turn to score it. Fred Van Vliet does just that.
Pass to Money. Outside, Ingles. Back to Mitchell. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.
You face some criticism online, especially on Twitter, by some who say you care more about...
Look, anyone who says that doesn't know me. That's ignorance on their part.
Like Stone Cold with the glass break. Where you think you going, you can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Wait, huh? This the type...
Yeah, MP saying all the right things in public.
But beat to make you jump or something. I got too much energy like Lil Pump or something. Got me running, Forrest Gump or something. Trying to tell me this ain't hard, must be something crazy. Must be something. And I'm rocking pink and white like I'm Trixie Tan. When Lil Cash I'm on the mic, he be spitting. When them people on your back, they be I don't even know what's up next, but I'm still lit. And I keep a teacher in the front like a field trip. Know I'm going hard, think I finally find a meal tick. It ain't about the money, but if I get it, then I will quit. I can't do no 9 to 5 forever, I got big dreams. Put myself above it, mindset is on 6 strings. I remember used to call my mama, come and get me. Now every time she see me, casual pull up in a Bentley. I ain't flexing, it's just motivation. So many talents, just like channels when you switching stations. They be looking at that boy like he's so amazing. G.O.D. on my side, no more explanations. That's all I gotta say. Ain't no more talking, ain't no more.
Make 'em bounce, rock, shake. I'ma show you how to put some zeros in the bank. Show you how to make 'em pay attention when they ain't. Say what they gon' do, but they don't do it 'cause they can't. Make 'em bounce, rock, shake. Hands on the plate, call it strawberry cake. Try to stop my plate, sorry you a little late. Tell 'em one time, baby, I don't like to wait. Wake up, walk out fresh. New on deck, bust down baguette. Better have my check, better come correct. I might crush a mini-me if I don't watch my step. I don't really know what you came for. I'm here to really double up, really stack my dough. Sky pulley up, in the vent the dough. Gotta send it like tic-tac-toe. I be laced up in Louis, just left from Gucci. Bougie and I'm choosy, ooh, ooh, ooh. Dip down in Prada, got it from my dada. Hustle like my mama, ooh, ooh, ooh. Make 'em bounce, rock, shake. I'ma show you how to put some zeros in the bank. Show you how to make 'em pay attention when they ain't. Say what they gon' do, but they don't do it 'cause they can't. Make 'em bounce, rock, shake. Hands on the plate, call it strawberry cake. Try to stop my plate, sorry you a little late. Tell 'em one time, baby, I don't like to wait. It's a tune-up. Wrist on swim, I done blew up. Details, nice touch, so what? You can't yay me, I'm hard to interrupt. And anyway, like I was saying, when the bag match the words, you can tell that I ain't playing. Red carpet with a clutch, black card when I'm paying. Not too young to be a boss, top floor, we'll be staying. I be laced up in Louis, just left from Gucci. Bougie and I'm choosy, ooh, ooh, ooh. cake. Try to stop my play, sorry you a little late. Tell him one time, baby, I don't like to wait. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Make it bounce.
L-A-M-O-S-T-S. And then the fight breaks there. Give me back my turkey rap right now. You about to witness the whippiest Fizzerino kid to get up on the stage and show you how you getting it out. And I've been waiting for so long to get up in your face and show you what I'ma do, huh? I see you staring at my lunchbox. What do you remember when you stole my fries? Ate them all in front of me. The succulism got me tucking these lovely motherly recipes under me. And I'ma never let it happen again. So you can run and tell all of your friends that the fizz and riddles are back to take names. You've been punking up since the days of the 6th grade. It's my bacon, lettuce, tomato with mayonnaise and the cut off crust that my mom made, yeah. Oh, you thought it was the last supper? I bet you did. Yeah, you thought it was the last supper. But it isn't the last with the Lamars. Hold back to break bread, the Lamars. Hold back to break bread, the Lamars. The Lamars. Hold back to break bread, the Lamars. Hold back to break bread, the Lamars. If you what I lunch, you probably wind up. Oh, you think you slick, huh? You better put down my peanut butter wrist, bruh. It wasn't made for two, and I don't ever remember that I said I would betray to you. Matter of fact, this is what I never do, and I had about enough of what you came to do. To get your dirty dirt beaters all up off of my Doritos, string cheeses, and my Charleston Jew. Like,